Good afternoon, gardeners. Let's have a little wander around the garden now that it's all looking really quite nice. The little border across there will be filled with flowers next year. And the conduit that I dug out from the front garden this morning that had the tomatoes in, I've put there. And I filled it with compost and all sorts of stuff, and I've just transplanted some bits and pieces into that. That's going to be, next year is going to be all flowers. The Celeriac is beautiful. We had one yesterday. I've made soup with it. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I've tied it up here. I've moved a tub of strawberries over to there because it gets more sun. This butternut squash is enormous. It's absolutely blinking enormous. But it's more like a pumpkin shape. It certainly isn't butternut squash shape. And that's the beetroot that I took the seeds off. I've got loads of the beetroot seeds. I'm going to wood carvers tonight and I'll be handing them out to different people, so we'll all be growing some next year. This red apple that we had to transplant, I'm just looking, I can see some water. I've obviously had a leak somewhere. Well, not me personally, obviously. Look at that. We thought we might have lost the crop off this year because Tony transplanted it and cut the top off. And no, but they're all right. Look at them. Beautiful apples. Tomatoes in the grow stock. Well, I've got tomatoes all around the back garden here, dotted everywhere. These are the white strawberry plants grown from seed. Well, sorry, grown from a white strawberry that I took the seeds off at the beginning of the year. They're smashing. They're really good. Bit of mildew on that patty pan. I took the other patty pan squash out because they were all male flowers. There was dozens and dozens of male flowers on. But that's my other patty pan. It's got loads of females and little patty pans on it. That's white 9-star broccoli there. I still keep getting the odd strawberry. The raspberries are going mad. Still getting tons and tons of raspberries. So let's go back up this way. I'm going to walk up the garden and have a little look at what there is. I'm not sure what this pink flower is. This is one of those 20-odd-year-old seed flowers that I grew at the beginning of the year. It has flowered all summer. So I'm going to get the packets out of the garage and have a look. And I'll certainly be growing them next year and popping them all around the garden. Oh, I know, we'll go down this way. I've put more bark out today. I've just come out of the bath. I'm aching. I'm going to wood carvers if I can keep my eyes open because I'm absolutely shattered. There, look. In the green stalk down there, I've got loads of tomatoes. It's supposed to be a tumbling tom, but the size, they're enormous. Go this way. Look at this parsnip. This is the one that I transplanted. That is my transplanted parsnip. Don't know how big it's going to be. Don't know how big the parsnip itself's going to be. Oh, tomatoes down there as well. Look, tomatoes. Little dahlias are pretty. Oh, I'm shattered. Absolutely shattered. Can you see blooming sheep fleece, Terry King? Terry King and sheep fleece. I thought, ooh, that's a good idea. I'll get some. Hadn't anticipated getting an enormous bag, but yes, you get a heck of a lot if you order sheep fleece. And there's 3 of those little wee pumpkins on there. Different kales. What have we? Oh, more tomatoes there. It's set to turn cold though next week, so I don't think the tomatoes are going to be in there very much longer. I've got some lovely kohlrabi in the green stalk. Carrots are popping up everywhere in the green stalk, but look at those under that net. Beautiful. I've got 6 tubs of the carrots there. They're my, well, I was thinking for next spring, but looking at them, I'll be thinning them off quite soon and having little carrot thinnings. That fennel is really, really pretty, but we expected it to be covered in hoverflies and all sorts. Not really. There's the odd ladybird. There's the odd bug on it, but oops. Anyway, we're leaving it because it looks like looking through net curtains. It's pretty. I'll take it down later in the year. And these are my fly trappy kind of things. Not sure what they're called, I can't remember now. They were out all winter. They weren't covered up, they were out all winter. They've sat out all summer. They've drowned, they've frozen, they've starved. Still keep going. Let me go this way and we'll finish up on these gorgeous marigolds because it's bright and it's cheerful. Enjoy your gardens today, folks.